Fine, teacher.
Okay, so today to start the class we're going to review some of the vocabulary of the previous units, okay? So I would like very briefly you to tell me what's the name of this object right here. The name of this object. Miguel, please raise your hand.
Chair.
Chair, okay, well done. Chair, now repeat with me. Chair.
Chair.
Okay, well done. What's the name of this object right here? What's the name of that object? Use it to communicate. Diana, please.
Computer.
Computer. Okay, please again. Computer.
Computer.
Okay, computer. What's the name of that object? We use it to read the lessons. What's the name of that object? Nelly? Book. Well done. Book. Okay, book. And what's the name of this object? We use it to write letters. Okay, Maria, please.
Pencil.
Pencil. Well done. Okay. And this last object. What's the name of this last object? I do have one.
Watch.
Watch, okay? Yes, that is a watch. So we'll talk about some nouns, objects in this case, a watch, a pencil, a book, a chair, a computer, okay? So in this class, guys, we're going to talk specifically about the words that describe those nouns, okay? We're going to talk about that in this class. We're going to start saying that those words that are used to describe nouns, and we're going to start with two of those words. Big. Here we have two dogs, okay? Two dogs. One of them is big and the other one is small. So big and small. So say with me. Big.
Big.
Small.
Small.
Okay, well done. Regarding the shape, we have square, and we got round, okay? Round. So say with me. Square.
Square.
Round.
Round.
We have thick, thin, and we have thick, okay? So say with me. Thin.
Thin.
No. Thin.
Thin.
Thin and thick.
And thick.
Thick.
Okay, thick, yes. And we have also, regarding length, short and long.
Long.
Okay. Heavy and light, you know, heavy. This table is heavy.
Heavy.
Heavy and light.
Light.
For example, the pencil is light. Okay.
Light.
So, again, what was the name of that object? Nelly, what's the name of that object? What's the name?
Book.
Book. Okay, well done. Book. So, here guys, I have two books, okay? This is a small book, okay? This is a small book, and this is a big book, okay? I have a small book and a big book. So, say with me. I have a big book.
I have a big book.
I have a small book.
I have a small book.
Okay. So, in this case, the word big and the word small are related because they describe the word book, okay? They are both related. And big and small are adjectives, okay? And the adjectives are words we use to describe nouns, okay? So we're going to talk here, right here, in the whiteboard, we're going to talk about two types of sentences regarding adjectives. In the first one, I have a short pencil. Say with me, I
have
a
short
pencil.
Diana, I have a short pencil. Please repeat.
I have a short pencil.
Okay, and the second one, the pencil is light.
The pencil is light.
Okay, in the first one, the adjective short goes before the noun that is describing, okay? Short, in this case, is describing pencil and is an adjective. In the second sentence, the adjective goes at the end, right after the verb be, okay? Two kind of sentences here. So the position in the first one is after the noun, and the second one is after, in the first one is before the noun, and in the second one is after the verb be, okay? So here I got two friends, okay? Peter and Rosanna. Peter is a very fat guy. You know, fat is an adjective. And Rosanna is very beautiful. Beautiful is an adjective too, like nice. So Peter would like to know what object does she have. So he needs to ask a question in this case. What would be the question if I would like to know, for example, what object do you have, Miguel? If I ask you, let's say, you have this object. If I would like to know what object do you have, I would ask you, what do you have? Okay? And you would answer, what do you have, Miguel?
I have a pencil.
Well done, Miguel, well done. So, the question would be, what do you have to know what does that person has? So, Peter in this case asked Rosanna, what do you have? And she answers, I have a cheap watch. Okay? And she actually does. She has a cheap watch there. So, say with me, what do you have?
What do you have?
I have a cheap watch.
I have a cheap watch.
Now, Miguel, you're going to be Peter. You're going to be Peter. And you, Diana, are going to be Rosanna. So, Miguel.
What do you have?
Okay.
I have a cheap watch.
Okay, well done. So, the summary. The adjectives, like short, like light, are words that are describing nouns, okay? And the adjectives always goes before the noun, just as in this case. But the exception is this one, when the adjective goes after the verb be. So now we're going to do a very brief exercise. I'm going to give you randomly some papers in which you will find the pictures of some nouns we already discussed. Okay? We already discussed those nouns. What you're going to do, guys, is that you're going to ask the person that is right next to you, you're going to ask that person the question, what do you have? Okay? And that person is going to say, I have, well, the object that appears in the picture, but by using an adjective. So, the example would be, I have a cheap watch, regarding what Rosanna said. Okay, but let's start here. I will ask Nelly. Nelly, what do you have?
I have.
I have
I have.
a small. Is
A small
small?
chair.
Okay, well done, well done. Now, you're going to ask Miguel, what
What do you have?
have? What do you have?
What do you have?
Have.
Have.
Have we?
Have.
That's right. What do you have?
What do you have?
Okay.
I have a cheap watch.
Okay, well done, Miguel. Now,
What do you have?
I have a big computer.
okay, well done. And now you will ask me.
What do you have?
I have a short pencil. Okay?
Okay, go.
So that's it.